What is up, guys? Andrew here. Today we're going to be talking about stock ticker YY. So YY is a Chinese social media platform. You can see here on their website that they have a large variety of things, going from game broadcasting to talk shows and even outdoors IRL stuff. They're kind of like a Twitch, but for China. So delving into some of their numbers right here, we can see that they are relatively small with a market cap of 7.45 billion. PE ratio is pretty fair at around 18, and that forward PE ratio of 11.57 is quite nice. Going into a few of the analyst ratings, we'll start from November here. You can see price targets of 140 and 150, and most of these have buy/outperform ratings. We can also see that the earnings per share growth is also quite good, and that they are making good profit. Recently, they beat earnings by quite a large number, but going to the chart right here, we can see that after beating earnings, they still dumped, which is quite interesting. Looking at this technical setup here, we can see that following this upward channel for almost a year now, and we're currently residing in the bottom portion of that channel, which could represent a good buy-in point. We can see that it has tested the support here on the bottom channel quite a few times and bounces off every single time. So the chances are pretty likely that it's going to bounce off again right here, seeing as it did throughout this week. YY is not without competition, however, and one of their main competitors is Momo, which is also sort of a live stream platform that for Chinese. And one of the big differences, though, is that Momo sort of started off as sort of a Chinese Tinder and has since evolved into carrying a bunch of other things on its platform. It is mainly location-based, though, and they are a bit different than YY still at this moment. So I don't see why both of them can't exist in the same space. Another competitor to YY would be Weibo, or stock ticker WB. But again, I can see all three of these companies existing in the same space. Weibo is another social media platform that is mostly Chinese. However, YY I think is unique because it definitely dominates the video and live stream aspect of a social platform. Furthermore, going into Momo and Weibo's financials here, we can see that the PE ratio of Momo at 25 and forward PE of 13 shows good growth from Momo. However, it's not as attractive of a valuation at this current time. And we can see that some of the analyst price targets are sitting basically where it is right now, showing slightly more limited upside compared to YY. Moving on to Weibo, we can see that has a PE ratio of 84.49, which is very high, and even a forward PE ratio of 32, which is really good growth. We can see that the earnings per share growth is really good, but again, this is not a very attractive valuation. And going into some of the charts here, we can see that Momo right here does have a solid upward channel going back 3 months, and that it traded sideways for a while here before breaking down. So it's very possible this is a solid looking V-shaped recovery. However, in the very near future, it is sitting at the upward part of this channel, so it's not as attractive of an entry point as YY is right now. And the same goes for Weibo right here. It has been in this upward channel for about almost 2 years now, but again, also sitting in the upward part of the upward channel. Just doesn't offer as good of an entry point as YY does right now. So all in all, I am very bullish on YY in the short to medium time frame, especially given that it holds this support line right here. YY's financials look really good. They have great numbers. Their technical setup right here is looking very good. And furthermore, the Chinese live streaming area is one that I see still having room for growth. Wrapping up here, I think YY is presenting itself as a great investment opportunity right now. That is not to say Momo and Weibo are not as well, just not as good. And as always, don't forget that this is just my thoughts and opinions, not financial advice. Please do your own research and see what you come up with on these companies as well. I'd love to hear. And finally, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please be sure to leave a like and comment, and be sure to subscribe for more videos just like this one right here. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.